Great performance, Ollie.
Where are we? There we are, yeah.
Great performance. Do you think that was a result that flattered City rather than yourselves, given the chances you created in that first half?
I think the chance... I was so happy with the way we started the game, the way we created chances, big chances. We looked like we could score every time we had the ball. And because the intent was there to go forward, every time we had the ball, it's not about keeping it or slowing it down. It's we go for the goal, go for the kill, if you like, and should have been 3 or 4 up. Then again, we're playing against the best team in the world, so you have to defend well. I think the way we had to prepare for this game, because you followed this team for 3 years, and they're so hard to defend against because they're so good. They are so good, and very pleased with how they dealt with everything, our boys.
Ole, obviously there's been some difficult performances this season, but is that the best you've seen your side play since you've taken over?
If you consider who we're playing against and where we're playing, and yeah, I think so. I think it's a team. We're playing against a team with some top players, and they're going to create chances against any team. And but I think we also we did our best to make this an entertaining game because the chances we created were massive.
Ole, can you just say what it means to you personally to have beaten a Jose Mourinho team and a Pep Guardiola team in 5 days?
3 days. We don't have the amount of recovery that these two teams have had. We've suffered through, but seriously, them 24 hours less recovery, it's hard. It's if you look at the physical output that these boys put in, them 24 hours is a big advantage, and you can see that towards the end today. But personally, I'm just pleased for the boys because that they get confirmation on the direction we're going. That we do look like a Man United team, and that's the big thing for me.
Is Fred becoming the player you hoped he would be?
Where are we now?
Here.
Oh, there. Sorry, Andy.
Is Fred becoming the player you hoped he would be?
Arguably man of the match today. He took the ball. He's playing against Kevin De Bruyne, who's probably the best player in the league, and I thought it was excellent, yeah, and it's great to see him because the boy deserves it. But when you get a run, when you keep the team together, Scott, Fred, they've made a great partnership.
Steve?
Yeah, Ollie, hello.
Yeah,
hi. Ollie, obviously a couple of incidents there, one involving Fred. We appear to be hit. First of all, is he okay, and has he said anything about that? And also, secondly, there's obviously another incident that's been highlighted of possible racial kind of gestures against your players. So, what have you got any comment on that?
Yeah, Fred and Jesse were in the corner, taking a corner, and I've seen the video, heard from the boys. We keep talking about it every bloody week. Sorry. It's but he's been caught on camera. He should, in my opinion, never be allowed into a football ground again. And I've seen the video, unacceptable. So I'm sure the city and the authorities will deal with it because as I said, we keep talking about it every week, and it doesn't stop unless it'll have consequences.
Fred was okay, is it?
Yeah, it's affected both him and Jesse. Of course, they're in the corner. If you'll see the video when if you want to. But they are. Sometimes you feel sorry for these people. So I'm sure they will feel sorry for them as well because it's an act of ignorance and yeah. Where are we, Simon?
Before the Tottenham game, a lot of people were commenting about your position, saying where Manchester United were, whether they'd actually gone forwards when you've been manager. Do you feel vindicated by the last 2 results, or is it just confirmed that you're moving in the direction that you thought?
I've seen the improvement since I came, I think the boys, of course, we've had to reshape the squad, change culture of the squad, change the play we want, the way we want to play. We, of course, when you prepare for these games, you see so many games, and even though I remember last season's away game, it was it's not nice to see that City are so much better than us, and that, of course, as I said, they're the best team in the world. So I understand that teams will struggle here, but today we've come away with some dignity in the right place. Yeah.
Hi, Ole. Congratulations on the
Thanks.
do just want to return to the racism incidents. When England players, particularly English teams, are targeted with racist abuse.
Sorry, say again. I did.
Sorry.
Yeah.
When English players or English teams are targeted with racist abuse abroad, there's often talk about what the punishment should be for the country or the club, whether it's partial stadium closures, points deductions, that sort of thing. What do you think should happen here? Should there be something towards City?
Why don't we put him and educate him instead? It's not City's fault; it's his, and it's he that should be educated. And that's my opinion anyway. Nothing to do with the Man City as a football club. No.
Hi, Ole.
Hiya.
It looked like you had a good time with Pep Guardiola on the sidelines there. Not maybe the friendly atmosphere that we expect from a derby, but it seems to be a massive respect between you two. He just praised you on the press conference as well.
Of course, you've got to have fun when you've got these games. But he's, for me, best coach in the world, best manager in the world. I've admired him since he took over Barcelona, and I can only say again that I think these are the best team in the league, because the way he gets them playing, they give us problems from every angle, and he's done that with all the teams he's had. So I'll always look up to him. Read his books, to put it that way.
Okay, last question.
Ole, can you just tell us about the counter-attack, and you're causing City all sorts of problems? What was your idea with that, and what work went into some of those movements?
No, we've worked on them ever since I came to the club, because that's Man United. You can call it counter-attacking. It sounds very negative, really, because that means it sounds negative. For me, it's quick, attacking, flowing football with the right intent. And when we win it, there's no use of keeping it or putting it backwards or back to the keeper if the chances are there to play through them. And we did. Some great intent of passing forward, and we got players with pace and quality and skill. And I wouldn't want James, Lingard, Rashford and Martial running at me. So we knew that's a chance for us to create chances, and we did today, and many of them, plenty of them.